Good day mga teachers! Kumusta po kayo? Ngayon po ay pag-uusapan natin ang isa sa mga controversial na nag-iisang S sa ating IPCRF PPST. At alam ko po na maraming makaka-relate sa topic natin na to. So bago tayo mag-start, identify muna natin or define muna natin what is ECP. So the Enhanced Career Progression System for Public School Teachers in the Philippines offers two main career paths. So the number one is classroom teaching and the number two is the school administration, where teachers can choose to progress within either path or even switch between them. So this system aims to provide a clearer, more structured career advancement for teachers, leading to increased motivation, higher salaries, and improved quality education. So ito po yung, in short, ito po yung magkakaroon ng career stages wherein yung teacher 1 to teacher 3 before ay magkakaroon na ng teacher 4, 5, 6, hanggang 7, and the master teacher ay magkakaroon na po ng master teacher 1, master teacher 2, 3, 4, and 5. So sa classroom teaching po, ang naka-umbrella po doon ay teacher 1 to teacher 7 and master teacher 1 to master teacher 5. So ibig sabihin po, ito pong stages na to, ito pong career na to ay more on in classroom teaching. While in school head or school administration career path line, ito po yung from school principal 1 hanggang school principal 4. So ito po ay naka-focus, itong career path line na po na to ay naka-focus sa pagiging administrator or school management ng bawat paaralan. So, bawat career path po ay may mga kanya-kanyang career stages. So, unahin po natin yung classroom teaching. Sa classroom teaching po, we have 4 stages. The first stage, career stage 1, ang cover po niya ay teacher 1 to teacher 3. While in PPST, career stage 2, from teacher 4 to teacher 7. Then, career stage 3, from master teacher 1 to master teacher 2. That is highly proficient. Then, for career stage number 4, we have master teacher 3 and master teacher 4, which is known as distinguished. So, let's jump na dito sa ating controversial letter S, ang nag-iisang letter S sa ating PPST IPCRF. So, maraming mga explanations, maraming napapanood like this in the social media na mga interpretation nila about dun sa nag-iisang S. So, kahit ako po ay nalulungkot dahil dyan sa nag-iisang S na yan. Okay? So, lalo na kung halimbawa puro outstanding, then may isa kang S kasi wala ka talagang mailagay na MOVs. Relate ba kayo doon?
Based sa enclosure number 2 ng DepEd Order number 024, Series of 2025, the guidelines on the reclassification to the teaching positions. So, sa number 14, performance requirements for teaching positions, letter A. Saad po dito, sa teacher applicants, must have a rating of at least very satisfactory in the last rating period covering 1 year complete performance cycle in the current position as evidenced by the PMES and IPCRF shall be required. In addition, applicants shall be required to satisfy the set performance requirements of the position applied for based on at most 3 rating periods reckoned from the immediately preceding performance cycle completed. Dito po, ang titingnan primarily is yung ating recent 1 year complete performance cycle, IPCRF, na dapat po ay ang makuha po nating rating is very satisfactory. Pero nakalagay din po dito na dapat magpasa rin po tayo base sa ating ina-applyang posisyon ng ating 3 rating periods of the IPCRF. So, from ngayong year, magka-count tayo 3 years backwards. So, that is 2022, 2023, 2023, 2024, and school year 2024-20. So, dito na po tayo sa number 14 of enclosure number 2, 9.3, na nakasaad po dito that the advancement to any position in the next career stage shall be allowed provided the applicant meets the performance requirements of the entry position of the career stage. So in addition to the performance requirements of the position applied, for example po, from Teacher 2, applying for Teacher 5, shall be required to submit 3 IPCRFs showing 6 proficient COIs and 4 proficient NCOIs at outstanding with all the other 27 proficient indicators at very satisfactory. Kung naalala nyo po yung sinabi ko kanina na meron tayong iba't ibang career stages under ng ating classroom teaching, so dito na po yun pumapasok. Nakalagay po dito, the advancement to any position, ayun nga po, in the next career stage. So halimbawa, career stage 1 ka. From teacher 2, example po dito, from teacher 2 na nasa career stage 1, ay gusto mong magpa-reclass to teacher 5. So, ang teacher 5 po ay nasa career stage 2 na. You need to submit 3 IPCRFs showing 6 proficient COIs and 4 proficient NCOIs. So, yun po yung nakalagay. So, performance requirements, base po dito, nasa dulo po, IPCRF from school year 2024-2025 showing 6 proficient COIs and at outstanding and 5 proficient NCOIs at outstanding, and IPCRFs from school year 2023-2024 and school year 2022-2023 showing at least very satisfactory rating in all PPST indicators. So, diyan po ang nakakalungkot na balita. Pero ulitin ko po na kapag ito po ay applicable lang if mag-a-advance ka ng career stage mo. Pero kung if the same career stage, yung pag-a-applyan mo or i-reclass mo, for example, teacher 1 to teacher 3, teacher 2 to teacher 3, so hindi po kayo apektado ng guidelines na to. So, para sa mga kapwa ko guro na merong nag-iisang S sa IPCRF, just keep going. Ayan. Nakakalungkot man, pero lagi nating tandaan, rejection means redirection. So, kung ano man po yun, maging excited po tayo lagi. Huwag po sanang mawawala yung alab at init ng ating pagseserbisyo para sa mga bata. Para sa bata, para sa bayan.